Welcome back to my channel, guys. Real quick, let me show you how I was able to take this trade using the smart money reversal system. So guys, the first thing you need to do in the market is to identify your trend. So if you all you have to do is just go down to your higher time frame. So this is a H4 now. Let's go to the daily time frame. Now, how do you identify your trend? You simply have to first of all, the market, like this particular one now, the market is in a downtrend. So if you zoom in a bit, you notice the market is making lower highs and lower lows, lower highs and lower lows. You see, lower highs, lower lows. So basically what I did in this daily time frame is to mark out my zones where the market tends to respect. So that's what I did here. So let's just go down to H4 to see if we can get a clearer view of what's happened. So you can see the market is still respecting these our zones, still making these higher lower highs and lower lows. So let's go down to 30 minutes so I can show you how I identified how I was able to enter the trade using the smart money reversal system. So this is the 30 minutes time frame. So what happened here is that, first of all, the market made a low, then giving us some nice rejections here using the wicks. And I know some people must have entered their buy positions here. And then what happens? The market comes and comes down and take them out. And this is called the liquidity grab. So the market come down here to take them out from the market, because once they put their buy positions here, they must have put their stops here, stop loss. So this is where the market comes and takes them out. So after taking them out from the market goes up. So the thing here is that I was able to spot this break of structure. Normally in a downtrend market, the market is supposed to be making lower highs and lower lows. It's not supposed to break the previous high. It's not supposed to break it. So it's supposed to just make lower highs, lower lows, then here another lower high, and then continue the down. So but here the market broke this. This is called a break of structure. Let me mark it out. This is what I'm talking about. A break of structure there. So whenever you spot a break of structure, all you have to do is to wait for the market to come back to retest that zone. So I waited for market to come back here to retest the zone. So maybe I can call this my demand zone, though the zone is not really, that's how I drew the zone so that this recording will be neat. So but that is my supply, my demand zone. So, and when the market came to the zone, it gave me 2 nice week as a sign of rejection. If you take a look here, you see the wicks here. So now the first confirmation I got in this trade is this break of structure here. This break of structure. So that is the first confirmation. That's what gave me the alert, like that the buyers are ready to take over, something like that. So I waited for the market to come back to retest the zone. So as the market came back here to test the zone, Then for the fact that the market came back here to test my zone and giving me this nice wicks as rejection, that confirms my second. That is the second confirmation. So these wicks as a sign of rejection is the second confirmation I'm getting. So now the third confirmation is that I noticed that the market gave me an inside bar. And guys, all you have to do in a market is to don't trade, just mark out your zones. And at those zones are where you're supposed to find your entries. So if you mark out your zone and you spot all these what is it called, all these candle patterns, or maybe you are using an indicator and the indicator gave you an entry at those zones, that's where you're supposed to trade. So don't just trade any other place. Just the first you have to do in the market is to mark out your zones and then wait for entries or confirmation from your indicators. For people that use indicator very well, then wait for confirmations at those zones. So the market gave me an inside bar here. So what is an inside bar? If you take a look here, you see that this red candle, the body of the previous candle, that's this red candle, totally covers the entire body of the newly formed candle. That's this green candle here. Look at the two candles I'm talking about. This red one and this green one, they are the only two candles I'm focusing on now. So if you take a look here, you see that the red candle, the body of the red candle, like the body and the wick, like the entire red candle covers the entire body and wick of this newly formed candle. Just as if the red candle engulfs this green candle totally. So that's called an inside bar. Then how do you trade an inside bar once you spot one? And since this is happening in our zone, very like the thing is happening in our zone, it gives us an extra confirmation. So how do you trade the inside bar? You trade the inside bar, you first of all mark out the high and low of the previous candle that engulfs the green one. That's mark out the high and low of this red candle. So that's why I use this red square here. I mean the golden colored square to mark out the top and low of the red candle. So at the break of this my range here, this my box here, at the break is where you're supposed to take your entry. If this box was broken with a red candle here, then it means that all this setup did not hold. Then I will take my sell entry from here. But since the thing broke above using a green candle, there's a bullish candle, so I took this is where I'm supposed to take my entry if I had waited for this third confirmation. But if you notice, I took my entry all the way from this place because I didn't wait for the third confirmation to take place. But if I had wanted to take this inside bar candle, I will just wait for this third confirmation. That's the break of this my golden box. So that is how I was. That's if I had waited for the third confirmation. But I didn't wait for the third confirmation. I took my trade using the first one, that's the break of structure, and the retest at my demand zone. That was how I took the entry. So if I had waited for the third one, that means after spotting this inside bar, then I wait for a break of this my golden box, then I will take my entry from here. So previously when I entered the trade, my stop loss was here below this golden box, that's below the wick of the red candle. So but now I'm trailing it, So my stop loss has been taken to break even. I'm trading it, so I'm just waiting and see what's going to happen. And this is another zone that I marked out in the market. As you can see, the market just broke this zone. So the next thing the market can do now is to come back to this zone to test it and then maybe continue going up. As you can see, the market is coming down. Let's check the 1 minute time frame to see how. Yeah, the market is coming down. It's coming down. So probably the market will come to that zone to retest it and maybe continue going up. So guys, thank you for watching. If you like this kind of videos, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, for it will keep me motivated to do these kind of videos. Please, thank you for watching.